Hey up, I'm not my usual cheerful self today. It's Doofus is doing me head in. He's beat me at Scrabble and he not sure up about it. What it was, I was playing Scrabble with me teddy bear and Doofus, my stepbrother, barges in. I ended up having to explain all the rules to him. Took a long time, like, 'cause well, he was a bit thick. When he said, "What's Scrabble?" I burst out laughing. I said, I tell you what, I said, I'm going to tell everyone we know that you don't know what Scrabble is. He said it was his word against mine. I said, exactly. He just looked at me, gone out. Well, one eye were looking at me, gone out. The other were looking for me. He's boz-eyed. Anyway, I best explain what I'm doing here. So, I've mixed up this creamy colour. It's a bitter, lemon yellow, light red and Bontumber all mixed for this like creamy brown type colour. I've mixed it quite thick. There's not loads of water in because, see, I've got like the sharp end of a brush. You can use out sharp for this, like a rounded off kitchen knife or something. I'm using that little thing there. I don't know what it is. I just found it. And all I'm doing is scraping paint back off the paper, and it just leaves like a little white highlight. Scrapes the paint off and leaves the white of the paper, and it just looks good for rocks. Just leaves like a little highlight on top of your rocks. So I've used that colour for that. Now, as I works my way down towards bottoms of these rocks, I go slightly darker. So I basically just add a little bit more Bontumber into that colour what I've already got. And then as I works my way lower, it goes slightly darker. And then as I get right down to bottom where the rocks meets the sea, that's where I then mix ultramarine blue in. So it's virtually then becomes like ultramarine blue and Bontumber. Gives me nearly a black colour. And I do that right at the bottoms of these rocks, and just in some of the little gaps and that. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you a bit. I'm going to do a bit of this here for you to watch. And then after that, because you don't need to watch me do the whole lot, all that rock area, I'm going to fill the whole lot in. But you don't need to sit and watch me do all that. You can see the technique, and then you can do your own. If you're painting along with me, you can do your own. And all you need is the technique. So I'm using all them same colours and just doing that. So you need roughly these brownish, go from bits of light, bits of dark rocks. And I'm only using lemon yellow, light red, ultramarine blue and Bontumber. That's the only colours I'm using. So you can mix these browny rock colours through combos of them colours. Anyway, back to Scrabble. So, Doofus says, do you want to make it a little bit more interesting? Now, I'm not normally a gambling man, right? I don't like gambling. I never have any luck gambling. I backed a horse last week at 10 to 1. It came in at 4:15. I suspected it were going to be slow when it left the starting gate and stopped to close it behind him. But I thought, this has got to be easy money. Doofus is a fool. It's going to be like taking candy from a kid. I should have known really, because last time I did take candy from a kid, his dad thumped me, so it wasn't as easy as I thought. But yeah, Doofus is now quite rich, and I'm completely skint. It's took every last penny off me. Yeah, it turns out he's actually quite good at Scrabble. I say quite good. He's really, really, really good. I suspect he's played it before and that he were scamming me. I think he knew I were going to underestimate him. he seemed to know a lot of clever words. He said it was his favourite game, that it was the best game that he'd ever played, and that it made him feel really extilb. Apparently, that means happy. He said he knew all these clever words because he'd looked them up in the Zaog. According to Doofus, that's a dictionary for really intelligent people.